Hi, my name is Matt, and this is my before and after story, where I went from blind to seeing. I grew up religious, but always thought that Christianity was about being a good enough person that God would accept me. On the outside, I think it probably seemed to people like my life was pretty much together, but on the inside, I knew how messed up I was. It wasn't until my freshman year in college when my life started to fall apart. School, relationships, even my vision and passion for life. When these things started to happen, I began to realize how lost I really was. It was like I was blind or in a dark cave, and I just wanted to get out, but I wasn't able to on my own. During that same time, a handful of men living on my dorm floor were caring about me and just loving me as good friends, unlike anything I had experienced up to that point. And they talked about loving Jesus like he was a real guy and like you could have a real relationship with him. It was different than what I had heard before, but it made me want to know Jesus in this way as well. But I'm a skeptic, and so basically I told God that unless he proved himself to my mind, that I wouldn't follow him. A few weeks later, without knowing that I had said that, my roommate gave me a short book about the historical and intellectual basis for Christianity. After reading it, I came to the conclusion that Jesus, in fact, did rise from the grave, as crazy as it might sound. And shortly after that, I told Jesus that he was my King and my Lord, and that I would try to follow him for the remainder of my life. Since then, my relationship with Jesus has had its ups and downs. I suppose like any relationship does. But as I look back, I realize how blind I had been. I'd been blind to my own deep selfishness and sin, and blind to my own pride, thinking that I could somehow find a way out on my own by being smart enough or working hard enough. And now I see that Jesus died for me, and that he accepts me and loves me really not based on what I've done, not based on being a good person, but simply based on his forgiveness through the cross for me. And I see that Jesus changes lives, like he did mine.